Good morning, students. Welcome back to Maths online class. So, we are discussing with the chapter rational numbers, and so far we discussed how to write rational numbers in standard form, equivalent rational numbers, then to represent rational numbers on number line, then how to compare rational numbers, positive and negative rational numbers, also to write rational numbers between two rational numbers. Next, we can start operations on rational numbers. What is operation on rational numbers? What are the basic operations? Yes, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. How to add, how to subtract or how to multiply or how to divide two rational numbers. So first we will go with the addition. That is, today we are going to discuss addition of rational numbers. How to add two rational numbers. So, before saying that, tell me what is a rational number? What form will be a rational number having? Yes, a rational number is having a form of P by Q, isn't it? It is having a numerator and a denominator. So, P by Q form means, we have studied fractions and you have already studied addition of fractions. Also, you have studied the concept integers. In that addition of integers also you have studied. You know, a rational number is a collection of fractions and integers. So, the combined concept of addition of integers and addition of fractions we are using for addition of rational numbers. That is, you know how to add two fractions. If their denominators are same, we call that fractions what? Like fractions. So, in the case of addition, we are adding only what? Numerators. So, if they are like fractions, we can add the numerators directly. But if they are unlike fractions, that is, denominators are different, what is our first step? We'll find the LCM and convert the given unlike fraction to like fractions. Then only we will add, isn't it? The same concept we are using in rational numbers also. That is, if the given rational number is having same denominators, we can add it directly, the numerators. But if they are having different denominators, first step is we have to convert it into fractions or rational numbers with the same denominators by finding the LCM. The same concept of fractions we are using there. Then second concept what we are using is here. You have studied the addition of integers, isn't it? What is integers? Integers means positive and negative integers you have. So, what is the rule of addition of integers? If they are having the same sign, that is, if both are positive integers or if they are both negative integers, we are adding and putting the common sign, isn't it? If they are one positive integer and one negative integer, what we will do? We are subtracting. The same concept we are using here. So, combined concept of this integers and fractions we are using in case of addition of rational numbers. We'll discuss with one help of example. First one, 5 by 4 plus negative 11 by 4. So, when you see here, one is a positive rational number and one is a negative rational number, and when we see the denominators both are same, so we can see they are like or same rational numbers with same denominator, isn't it? So we can add it directly. In the same like fractions, in rational numbers also we are adding only the numerators. Denominators we are not adding. So, here what are the numerators? 5 and negative 11. So, 5 plus negative 11 and the common denominator is 4. So, when you see here 5 is a positive integer and 11, here negative 11, it is a negative integer. So, what we do? Here one is positive and one negative means we are subtracting because they are having different sign. Here positive and here negative. So we are subtracting. What is 11 minus 5? 6. And we are putting the sign of the larger number. Here 5 or 11, which is having larger value? 11 is having the larger value. What is the sign of 11? Negative. So, negative 6 by 4. Now, you have studied how to represent in standard form. If numerator and denominator is having anything in common, you have to cancel it and make it into the simplest form. 6 and 4 is having common factor 2. So, when I divided, what I am getting? Negative 3 by 2. So, what we did here? Actually, we are adding, isn't it? But I didn't add here. Why I didn't add these two numbers here? Because one is a positive rational number and other is a negative rational number. We can use the method of addition only when both the rational numbers are same. Both are negative or both are positive. Next example. Negative 3 by 11 plus 5 by 9. Here negative 3 by 11 is a positive rational number. How? In negative 3 by 11 you can take negative 1 common outside. So you are converting, when you are making it into the simplest form, negative 3 by 11 we can write it as 3 by 11 itself. So we have 3 by 11 plus 5 by 9. So first step is what? Here when we see the denominators, what you have? One is having 11 and one is having 9. So we cannot add it directly. First we need to make it into denominator same. So what does we find the LCM? What is the LCM? Here 11 and here 9 we have. One is a prime number and one is a composite number. So what you have? The product. 9 into 11, 99 is the LCM. Now how will you make it into same denominator? This all you have studied in the chapter fractions. How how to convert a like fraction into unlike fraction into like fraction. So the same steps I am here. So 3 by 11 you multiplied with 9, both numerator and denominator, and you got 27 by 99. 5 by 9 you multiplied with 11, so you got 55 by 99. So I converted the given fraction into like fractions with same denominator, 27 by 99, 55 by 99. So you have the denominator same. Now you can add, isn't it? Now, both the denominators are same. So, 27 plus 55. Here when we see both are positive integers, isn't it? Here 27 is a positive, 55 is an integer. So, you can add what you are getting? 82 by 99. So, here we can use the concept of addition. Because both the numbers, both are same rational numbers. That is, both are positive rational numbers. So, we can add. Here they are not having different sign. So, we can add. But before adding, I said we have to convert it into like fractions and we have to add. Next example, negative 9 by 10 and 22 by 15. Here the denominators are different. The first step is you have to make the denominators same. So, what are the denominators here? 10 and 15. So, both are composite numbers. So, I found the LCM. 10 and 15, 5 is the common factor. So, 2 and 3 are prime numbers. So, no factors. So, 2 is 3 itself. Now, what is the LCM you are getting? 5 into 2 into 3, what it is? 30. Now, we are converting to same like fractions. Negative 9 by 10 is the first fraction. So, in order to make 30, we are multiplying with 3. See, this all steps isn't it? Here you got the LCM 30. That means the denominator you have to make it 30. So, 10 into what is 33? So, the both numerator and denominator you are multiplying with 3. So what? Negative 9 into 3, negative 27, 10 into 3, 30. Next 22 by 15 is the second fraction. 15 into 2 is 30. So the numerator also you multiplied with 2. What you are getting? 44. So what are the new fractions you got? Negative 27 by 30 and 44 by 30. So when you see the denominators, they are same. Now we can add. But negative 27 by 30 plus 44 by 30. When we see here 27 is having negative sign and 44 is a positive integer. That is, one is negative integer and one is positive integer. So can we use the method of addition? No, we cannot add here, but instead we are subtracting. 44 minus 27, what you get? 17. And which is the larger number here, 27 or 44? 44 is the larger number. So what is the sign of 44? Plus. So what is the answer you got? 17 by 30. In this way you have to check whether we have to add or subtract, and inserting the sign, that is also important. The larger number, what sign they have, that sign you have to give for the answer. Next example, negative 21 by 3 plus 4 3 by 4. Here you have a mixed fraction. You know how to add two mixed fractions, isn't it? Convert the given mixed fraction to what? Improper fraction. That is the apt method. You can, whenever you are getting an mixed fraction, convert it into improper fraction. How you are converting? 3 into 2, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 by 3. Here 5 into 4, 20. 20 plus 3, 23 by 5. Now the denominators are different. 3 and 5 are prime numbers, so you can multiply 3 into 5, 15. Now first fraction, 3 into what is? 5. So 7 into 5, negative 35 by 15. Then 23 by 5, 5 into 3 you know. So 23 into 3, 5 into 3, 15. So 69 by 15 and negative 35 by 15. Now when we see that denominators are same, and when we see the numerators, one is having one negative sign and the other is having positive sign. So we cannot add. So we have to subtract. So 69 minus 35 is 34, and here the larger number is what? 69. So the answer will be having positive sign. Next, one more example. Negative 2 by 3 plus 0. Here without the calculating you know the answer, because any number added with 0, what you get? The same number itself, isn't it? Negative 2 by 3 plus 0 is answer 2 by 3. How the steps coming means, here 0, you know 0 can be expressed as a rational number, isn't it? So 0 can be written as 0 by 1, and you are getting the LCM here 3, isn't it? So how can we convert 0 by 1 into denominator 3? You are multiplying that fraction with 3. Again what you are getting? 0 itself. So negative 2 plus 0 by 3 is what? Negative 2 by 3. No need of doing by step and all, you know directly. A number added, when a number is added with 0, you will have the same. Here you are adding negative 2 by 3. So in the answer also you will have negative 2 by 3. So, winding up today's class, today what we discussed from the set of operations, the first operation, addition. We discussed of addition of rational numbers. If in the question they may be giving add, but it doesn't means that the rational numbers are there for adding. I said in adding, what you are using mainly the concept of integers and concept of fractions, isn't it? That is, you have to make the denominator same, then only you can add. You are adding only the numerators. And if the numerator, one numerator is positive and another is a negative integer, then you will not add, you will subtract. So according to the question, if both are having same sign only, you are adding. When they are having different, that is if one is a positive rational number and another is a negative rational number, we are not adding. The concept of integers and concept of fractions we are using for addition of rational numbers. So, and in the answer inserting the sign. If it is a positive rational number, no need of sign. But if it is a negative rational number, negative sign is there, should be there. If the negative sign is not there, your answer will be wrong, because you know negative integer and positive integers are not same, isn't it? Negative 5 and positive 5, are they same? No. So, inserting the sign is very, very important. So, that's all for today. Copy down the notes given and attend the test paper. We'll meet with the next operation in the next class. Thank you.